So this one's from Nikki at the Natural Path store.
Okay, and
Hello Nikki, hello Billy.
It's what would you say have been your hardest struggles in the industry or trying to get into the industry? Yes, there have been struggles in the past with me because I have started to worry about what people want, what art people want. And so therefore, instead of doing the stuff I love and I enjoy, I've started going, oh, but people might want that. And then I start doing that. But then that's not me. I don't know, I just feel like I'm doing it on command. And then I feel a bit like less free and fun about it.
Yeah.
So now I just do what I love and hope people join me and they come along with me.
And hope they love it too.
And hope they love it too. So that's what I would say. That has been a struggle because I have thought about that before.
Yeah. I would say, so my biggest struggle was I gave up art because I was in, I was studying, I finalised in fine art and my teachers were quite hard on me and I was very sensitive. I mean, I'm sure what they were saying wasn't terrible, but they sort of knocked my confidence. So I went off in a completely different direction. So I took a year out, I took a gap year, did a bit more painting, went back to them. Still, they didn't have the answer that I wanted. You're fabulous, Amy.
Well,
yeah. So I ended up being a florist for over 25 years, which is a long time. And I ended up being in a band as well. So I basically took my creative outlet elsewhere. I only really got back into my art when I got COVID, which turned into long COVID. So my struggle has been more with myself than the industry, I think. Because I feel as if, you know, if you're super confident, you don't care what people think. You're just like, well, I just like doing it. But if you're affected by what people think, especially at a young age, which like a lot of teenagers in that are, it can really put you on a slightly different path. I wouldn't change the past at all, and I wouldn't change even having long COVID. But I do think the biggest struggle has been getting my head round my limitations now. And actually the art has made it less of a struggle.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And that's also a thing for young people who are watching. So they'll...
Or mummies as well.
Mummies
with children. Hello, mummies.
We are mummies.
We are mummies.
You know, so doing a bit of art is great. It's good for your soul.
Yeah. Just choose.
Choose this one. So, if you could turn into an animal, what would it be?
I have been compared to a cat before, and I think that's quite... I kind of like my own space, and I kind of like people invading my space on my own terms, and I think cats are a bit like that.
Yeah.
But I also do like attention, but when I want attention, I want attention, and when I don't want attention, I really don't want attention. I think I'm a bit cat-like.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I look at my dog and I think sometimes I'd like to be a dog because they get looked after and they get to have a run in the woods and then...
Yeah, get
but
fed, stroked.
Now I think I would actually like to be a bird.
Oh!
So I could soar and look down at everything and just go off flying.
I'm scared of heights.
Oh, but you'd get over it if you were a bird.
Yeah, you probably would, wouldn't you?
You'd have to.
Yeah, you'd have to.
You can't just waddle around. We can, ducks do.
Chickens?
Yeah, see?
Oh, Nikki and Billy at the Natural Path store. How did you come to collaborate with one another? Artists have such individual styles and you find it hard... Oh, did you find it hard to find a good match before you guys found each other to partner with?
So we are two of a group, local group in Caversham,
yes,
called Creative Locale, and we are like artists. We're not like artists. We are artists.
Oh, we're very much like artists.
And we meet up and we try and collaborate and do things, collaborations with each other
and support each other.
Put
on exhibitions.
Yeah, meet up, have tea, cup of tea.
Little glass of something.
Popcorn and
crisps. Can't think of anything to say, just stuff your face.
So we do that, and then we met through that, didn't we?
Yes.
Through that group, which has been amazing.
And I'm so glad we did.
I'm glad we did.
So I'll talk a little bit about when I first met Joe. So it was at like that art fair, Artista, wasn't it?
Yes, Artista.
Oh, we should plug Artista, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
So that's on again this year on the 19th of November.
Marsac Street, Caversham.
I'm gonna be dressed as some kind of fairy or elf, helping people go to see Father Christmas.
Amy will just look like she always looks.
I'm committed to it now. And I'm also helping run the tombola.
You are?
Jo is going to be out in the cold.
I'm out in the cold with a stall with Deborah Prynne, who is another of our artists. Who does amazing
she's done a colouring sheet as well.
She's done a colouring sheet as well.
So Jo bought one of my prints and I thought, oh, how lovely.
Oh, yeah, I did.
And I thought, like, coming from another artist to buy your work, that just feels really more... Not that it's not nice when anyone buys your art, but when it's another artist, there's all of a sudden it feels like, oh, it's another artist that likes me. So, and Jo sent me a message saying, I keep getting asked to do murals.
Yeah, I was getting asked to do murals.
And you were like, but I don't do murals.
Yeah. Back in a while ago.
Yeah, and I said, why not?
You said you can, it's just different.
Yeah, it's just different.
And then you said, come along with me.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah. And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Styles. Yeah, we are very different style-wise, aren't we? But I think that our outlook is very similar.
Yeah, we care a lot the same way about customers and we keep everything clean, don't we?
Apart from ourselves. I think customer service as well. I think that we're both, we just want to please our customer. That is the centre of...
Yes, and it's such an amazing thing when somebody invites you into their home or garden or wherever, and then they have this vision for this piece, and then you go put it all up on the wall, and then they love it, and you're just like, oh, bless you, like, that is lovely. It's a lovely part of our job, isn't it, seeing how happy they are.
And some of the things we get asked to do they hold quite a lot of emotion. Or they don't start off that way, but then they do. You know, you can make things more personal. We always encourage people to make it more personal, more about them. We do not do any two murals the same. That is a very
even
big
if somebody
rule.
Saw a mural and went, we want that one on our garden.
We'd be like, no.
We'd say, no, it has to be different.
No.
Because that's their mural. They can't just pinch it.
Yeah.
So this one is from a username called Smixabix, and they ask, what art are you doing and where? So this one, we can't say where we are.
No,
because
we are a secret location. A lady wants us. No,
it's not a lady. I nearly gave it away.
Yeah.
The lady wants us to be secret about it until it's finished. But yeah, so we're doing art. We're doing
a mural.
We're doing a mural currently.
We cannot disclose our location or the subject of the mural.
No, but it does contain grey.
Yeah.
That's as much as
and a little bit of blue.
That's it.
Ha ha ha. No more, sorry.
But what else are we doing? We're doing things like the Caversham, we said about the Christmas market.
Yeah, we're doing the Christmas market. We're planning for that. Oh, I've got a luxury shopping day where I'm going to be doing
sounds lovely.
Yeah, and there's going to be loads of ladies coming and doing talks on how to run your business and that. And I'm going to be doing workshops and that. So that's what I'm preparing for at the moment. I've also got a few commissions on the go as well.
Good.
It's a bit crazy, I'll be honest with you. After the school holidays, blimey.
Yeah.
It's like everything was stored up waiting for me. So, in short, lots. Which is lovely.
And I have my sketching challenge, which is coming out, which it starts on the 1st of October, called Histober, which is like Inktober.
I see what they did there.
But with history. So we put our historic buildings and people and things.
Yeah.
Because I like history.
Yeah, cool.